Aonde? Não sei não. Vai botar pijama.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. I score up in the end zone, do my dance all on a hater. A mover and a shaker, you a novice, I'm a player. I'm from DC, but I'm running through and sacking like a raider. 2 chains on my neck, one for now and one for later. And we don't play fair, baby, we play for keeps. You can pass me up, this is not a bye week. I'm looking for a trophy competition, looking steep. And I'm training, I've been focused, I've been bombing from the deep. I'm like, move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Move the needle for the city like the championships. All my records go hard, this a champion hit. I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym. Jumping all over hurdles, I'm evading the pit. Head to head with anybody, take them, I can shake them. I invite them to the fire, then I bake them. I'ma break them, I'm a Hall of Fame legend. They should go and hang my jersey. Made to put in work, I don't think they really heard me like. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Ain't no stopping me, ain't no topping me. I am up, number 1 seed, ain't nobody popping up. Got a squad of gorillas from the jungle suited up. You kicking off against me, hope you ready, get it up. I be booted up, popping out a sprinter or a truck. Whole team chasing bags while they chasing us. Calling audible, I read the game, I think it's time to switch. You get hit, if I miss, then my teammates got the blitz, yeah. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains.
Vai, bom. E... Não.
Well, the summer beach weather may be long gone, but still a tremendous afternoon for football here in Los Angeles, California. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Jets and the Los Angeles Rams. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
We got set. Mike 5-9. Let's go, D. Big series right here. Step it up. Kill.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
É. Tudo de tudo, né, bicho?
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Let me what you got. What you got, Heavy? Man, 80. Give me some. Give me some. Here we go. Here we go.
To throw is Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Darnold off the play fake to Bell.
Okay.
Pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Aaron Donald, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Hey, check 24. Check 24. Check.
Cadê minha jogada, gente?
Crunch.
Fodeu.
Showing 8. Showing 8. Red 80.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got to jump here. And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped.
Sabe que eu demorei ali,
I
cara.
think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too.
Não,
man.
nós
They
faz
make
isso o
those
jogo
little
inteiro,
moves
bicho.
or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
Porra,
Check nickel, lady.
dá.
Big edge, big edge, big edge. Red 80. Like 56. 56. I got it.
Now whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved.
Foi eu?
And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Darnold from the gun. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. He's coming off a 3-interception performance last week, so certainly not how he wanted to start here.
Not at all, but this is where a quarterback gets tested. This is where we find out what he has underneath that jersey, because he had a bad game last week. Can he shake off a bad start to this one and start to perform at the level he expects?
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt.
Go, go. It's run. It's run. Hey, run.
Quincy Wilson in on the stop.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Under 10. Under 10. 10.
Now Rodgers. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Check 26. Check 26. Hey, 88. 88. 88.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. We got double tight. Double tight.
Here's Rodgers throwing again. It's caught by Sanders. As Sanders has it poked free. Will they call it a touchback? No, it's out at the 1-yard line. They were inches there from blowing a golden scoring opportunity.
Que?
54 Mike.
Hey, 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 hey!
Não.
50! Wide, get wide!
And again, it's Rodgers. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Tyler Higbee, his 11th touchdown of the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable.
Não.
It's out of the back of the end
Ah, quer
zone
dizer,
for
sei
a
lá, cabelo
touchback.
pro quarto, 7 horas da noite.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. This will be a jet sweep to Crowder, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Mike 5'9". Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Hey, lady.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. Gets this one to Le'Veon Bell. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time.
And I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else, end up going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up a back-breaking first down.
Now Bell stopped up behind the
Ah,
line
Zico
as he's going to
escapa
wind up
do
losing a
Bell.
couple here. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Mike 59.
3rd and long, it's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And he gets it away, and it's a laser, headed for the sidelines. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Come to our world. We want it. Come inside. Shift.
Back near the goal line. Here's Rodgers. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. It's a gain of 11 and a
Ele
first
pegou com a
down
mão só
LA.
rodando.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
58. Mike's by 4. Here we go, here we go. 54's Mike, 54's Mike. Check, check, one.
On 2nd and 15 now. Rodgers, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Rodgers now to throw. It's complete to Golden Tate. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and the Jets are going to get the football. Here in great field position.
Check, check, 59, 59. Hey, here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
Now a 1st down carry by Bell. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. The Jets on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. A play fake, and it's Darnold. He finds his target. It's Crowder.
Caralho, tem que pegar em cima, pular embaixo, tem que me virar, né, bicho? A defesa tá um troço. Sua defesa tá um troço. Não, tá muito boa essa defesa, pô.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
Check, 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 check.
To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
Throwing is Rodgers. Stiff-armed him. He completes it to Tate. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Check the out read.
Second and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Rodgers into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, the killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
Pô, entrega a taça, pô.
Bound to lose one.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Watch 54. Watch 54.
On 2nd down, it's Hunt, and he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down and 6. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Rodgers going to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver.
Porra, eu tô na câmera errada, não consigo jogar. Não posso. Vou declinar aqui, tá?
Now Lutz for the field goal try.
A 29-yard attempt.
And Lutz's kick is good. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7.
Okay.
Well, the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate, in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to the team. And they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
Consegui sair, o bicho voltou o direcional para ele.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Ficou elegível?
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
4 down, 4 down. Check.
Darnold. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Gronkowski, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
Não, no alto não é muita dele, não.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
3 down. Switch.
Here's Darnold. Airing one out for Crowder. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Hunt. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Green 18. Single.
Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Ah, na cara do cara, porra.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
Porra.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who
Porra, ninguém vai pegar a bola não, bicho.
he understands a little bit better.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Going to throw again. Then he'll find his target. Woods, it's complete. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 44-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Rodgers again now. And nowhere to fit that
Rapaz, só tem aleijado.
it's knocked away and incomplete. The safety Marcus May in there on the coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Loss of 1 brings up third down and 11.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
I'm here all day. Check 24, check 24.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
Rapaz, encontrar com ele é fumble toda hora.
So many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Pode andar uma coisinha, hein?
Back to throw, Darnold. Under a heavy rush and down he goes.
Puto no arremesso, né? Tá foda de andar uma coisinha.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Vamos com a bola já.
Second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the
34
ball like
baixo.
we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is, at the 6-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well. And
Meu jogador não pega a bola não.
in this case, though,
Olha
giving
lá,
up the football
tá batendo igual John
doesn't
Bobo.
make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive.
Nossa
So
senhora.
backed up closer to the danger zone here from the 2. This is 2nd and long. In his own end zone, it's Rodgers. And
Cara, não pega a bola não, Fábio.
took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that
Que
one in.
desgraça, bicho.
Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Olha lá.
Let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long
Bussum.
coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle.
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Now Rodgers to throw from his end zone. And that's complete to Sanders.
Ah, vai tomar no cu.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams 1st down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Robert Woods, 20. Touchdown, L.A. Robert Woods, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
Não.
You know what the real key is to stopping a good
Isso acontece toda hora comigo.
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches a football.
Com esse time aqui, né?
No, because when you give up the big run
Toda hora. Tava cover 3.
that puts your defense in a big time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play.
Não. Toda hora acontece isso.
Is out on the field and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Darnold now to throw. And his throw is incomplete. It was the veteran Devin McCourty who got a hand in there to break that one up.
Meu time é muito ruim.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Darnold from the gun. Airing one out for Crowder. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Check tight. Check tight. 57's Mike.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt.
It's just me and you. Run. Let's go. Let's do it.
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Blue 58. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Scan 300. Scan 300. We got double up. Double negative.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught.
No meio de 3. Parabéns.
It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
58. 54 Mike. All day, baby. All day. All day. All day.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains.
At the 8-yard line.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Here we go. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight.
They'll run again with Hunt.
Run, go!
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Great job, man.
Kareem Hunt hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
Nego pode ficar imitando macaco, mas se chamar de macaco é crime, né?
And just being able to understand where the pylon was and sneak it in there, well done, well executed.
Toda hora seu fone some aparece aqui.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line.
De novo essa porra.
And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So on second down, it's Bell. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. The Jets on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And Pascal's got it. And they work this well upfield across
que
the
bicho corredor é esse?
45. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Eu já tinha escapado, seu bicho ainda pegou ainda.
Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. From the 45 on second down, Darnold, and this one incomplete. Too much contact.
Ai, meu
Third
caralho.
down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. The Jets on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. Here it's 3rd and 2. Here's Darnold. And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. And this is going to be
Primeiro
another
do jogo.
first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 34-yard line. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
On first down, Darnold. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do? You got to kind of down
Mas eu
focus,
tá
don't
com
you
a
think?
foto,
Find the
nem
tight
com
end, take some easier
nada
completions.
dele não.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Let's go.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. A first down throw, Darnold. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however, and let's see what that's about. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
They'll try and run it in with Bell. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Did your high school have that saying, push them back cheer?
I was a kicker.
Well, it certainly worked. Didn't matter whether we were kickers or not. That one worked, didn't it? They pushed him back at his last snap of the ball, and boy, they created a nice play for themselves. What did they lose, 3 on that one?
Yeah, from the 1 back to the 4. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. To throw is Darnold. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Well, they knew a lot of steps had to happen here. They got step 1, the touchdown. You need a 2-point conversion here, don't you?
You do, and as you continue to look ahead, if they're able to get that, somehow get the ball back and get another score, they have to go for 2 again. That's why teams are practicing multiple 2-point plays.
We saw that in Super Bowl 51 with the Patriots getting a pair of big 2-point conversions. And hold the phone now. This game isn't over yet.
Not at all. Now, get the football back. That's the first thing. However you do it, get the ball back and then manipulate the clock with your offense because you've got to get the ball into the end zone.
Como é que é mesmo? O onside aqui não tem jeito não, né?
So the lead trimmed down
Consegui
to
botar o
8
onside
as
kick,
here
não.
comes the kickoff, and it's away.
Não consegui não.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
They run again with Hunt. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
Foi pelo chifre.
Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Hey, 319! 54, right 54.
It's been long.
Back north.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
319 up.
Now Rodgers. And a throw there
Porra, não
gonna
tem
be
filha.
incomplete.
Eu tenho
And sensing
filha.
the momentum may be changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their
Olha.
offense got them a touchdown last
Jesus
time they had the
amado.
ball, so they should get another shot.
Tá na dúvida, né, bom? Eita caralho.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Watch tight.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position.
E agora, bom? Quem não morre não vê Deus, hein? Hã? Joco. Quem não morre não vê Deus.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback. It's it.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, right there.
They'll look to throw. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
Já tá com 2-minute warning já, cara.
As they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Here goes set.
Mike 5'9".
I got one, I got one.
Check 90.
Hey, 80.
99.
Hey, set.
Darnold. And this will be caught. Touchdown. So in the final minute here now, a 2-point conversion will tie the game.
So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do on the 2-point conversion.
Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion.
Come on, boy. Come on, boy. You better.
Now it's Darnold. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the fourth. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. This is taken at the 3. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Go!
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback and then make sure you blanket the field.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Green 18. Better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you get it.
Rodgers to throw. Open man is Trey Burton. 1st down Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
It's our field. It's our field.
Back to throw, Rodgers. And Sanders has got it complete. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
I got you, son. I got you.
Here's Hunt. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
A loss of a yard on the play. It's now 3rd down and 4.
And we've got free football. 4 quarters done.
Que
And we're
houve, cara?
dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. And here
Por que-
in overtime,
por que você não
if the team
chutou?
that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins.
Eu não ganho nem cara ou
If the
coroa,
receiving
cara.
team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score,
Que
the game is
fase.
over at that point.
So a tie
Que
ball
fase.
game here as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Agora é só 3 white toda hora.
The LA offense ready to go for their next
Modesto que se
drive.
vira.
They control their own own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown to win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now.
Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky.
First throw of overtime for Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's...
Macedo, meu fone acabou a bateria, eu fui pegar um outro aí. Eu vou soltar aqui, hein.
Third down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
What will they draw up to try to keep this opening drive of overtime moving? 3rd and 7. To throw is Rodgers. It's caught by Sanders. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A. So he hooked up with a veteran there, and in overtime, that's not a bad idea. Go with the age and the experience.
Yeah, because sometimes the young guys, they give you the fresh legs and give you all that bounce. But in this type of a situation, sometimes those legs slow down a little bit as the enormity of the moment overwhelms them. The veteran guys, they tend to come through.
This is Hunt on the draw play. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll keep it on the ground. Hunt, absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied.
Vem.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down.
Ricky. Mike's 54. Bring it.
Rodgers now to throw. They got a man. It's Woods. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Porra, errei o teco no quarterback, cara. Viu?
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. That's a jet sweep, the football to Woods. 5 yards on the carry, good pickup on 1st down. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. That's their 2nd and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back.
Watch the curl. Watch the curls.
From the 29. Rodgers. Sanders has it over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Mike. 158. Rabbit, rabbit. Rabbit, rabbit.
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. And this will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 with you in this